guys, and welcome to a new theme park in Planet Coaster 2. I think it's going to be like a medium-sized park. I don't want to use all the space because that's gonna look stupid. But yeah, I've begun with the parking lot, and as you can see, there is a lot of space. It's not too big, not too small. This for the buses, and they can ride out of here like I don't know how, but I'll figure it out. I'll change some things probably. This will be the kiss and ride, so your parents can drop you off with your friends, and you can walk to the entrance, and then you can exit here. And this is the main parking lot, of course. Yeah, it's just these are the things that will open up and you'll buy parking tickets, because that's not going to be free, of course. And I've placed down some buses. I might put some cars. They are there. But yeah, that's just a start. I'm going to do like I don't know how much themed areas I'm going to do, but I want to make a Viking area, like I did in Planet Coaster 1, by the way. I will make a Rookburg area, like a steampunk, like in Phantasialand, because that's my #1 coaster. And that's the main two things I want to do. Maybe like an Ibiza thing or something, be fun. But yeah, I'll see when it is time for that. But now I'm going to be theming and finishing all this, and you'll see what will happen. The level of detail in this park, it's massive. It's crazy. And I don't know what has how I don't have words for this. I mean, first of all, this huge building just for this. Look at this detail. Oh my god. Everything is placed by me. And it took so long. That's the inside is not too beautiful. I probably have to change a lot of this. So I'm gonna make like a couple of these things, because in here it's like really ugly. You cannot really see anything, but this thing, it's like in the building. So I'm gonna have to cover that up. But like, look at this. The theme is kind of Viking theme, and this building is dragon style architecture. If you search that up, you're gonna get something like this. Not exactly, because I've mixed it in with like Viking stuff a lot. And yeah, the pack in this game of like Viking stuff is so good. I'm gonna use that so much, and it's probably gonna be the main theme, and the other theme is gonna be Rookburg. Like, you know, Rookburg in Phantasialand. That's my favorite roller coaster in the world. Fly. Oh my god. I cannot stop thinking about it. And of course, I'm gonna be making that as well. I've made some pipes and stuff, some windows, random stuff. And this, it's gonna be in Norway. Um, so I'm gonna like do everything in Norwegian. This means kiss and ride, like your mom drops you off with your friends, drives off, and then you go through this tunnel which I've made. I'm gonna theme it, of course, and then you get out in this. You get like to the entrance, so you don't have to walk over this. I'm gonna build a wall here maybe, and yeah, it's gonna be very beautiful. And then here I've made the Viking, 3 of those, and 2 of the Rookburg, and then the beautiful sign in Rookburg style, because like most of this is gonna be Viking. Also, this little area is going to be like beachy kind of place, and that's for like the buses and stuff. And then this is gonna be Rookburg steampunk, and this all is going to be the Viking. So the sign, I'll give it to the Rookburg because I think that just looks the best, and there were a lot of pieces I could use. So this is the beautiful sign. But yeah, it's still really cool and stuff. There's not a lot here and inside of this tunnel. So definitely this is the first update, and there's gonna be like 2 more maybe, I don't know. But this kind of the level of detail I want to go for, and that's a lot of detail. So yeah, that was number 1. I'll see you in 2. Okay, this is update 3, I think, and I have done a lot, I think. I don't know what I said in the last update, but I'll just go over it again. First of all, this building, the only thing that changed is the inside. I've done some pillars. I don't think I've done that in the last update, but it looks pretty good. Some random things just to make it more beautiful. Then this, kind of the swarm in Thor Park vibe. This was not in the last update, I think. It's kind of a bunker, gray, not a lot of color. Oh yeah, and I've put these signs over here, these beautiful signs. It's gonna be like the logo. Then over here, I don't really think anything changes. Like, you can have a look. Maybe there is something that changed. Maybe these things. But yeah, it looks good. This area is done. Maybe this wall and this, but that's kinda it. And then you have this tunnel, and that's probably not finished, but it's really annoying to work on, so I'm gonna do that later. And you might already hear it, but when you go in here, there's a bus, so people will actually come out of this tunnel over here, which leads us to this thing. This kind of my, like Universal has the kind of the world and things, and everything has that iconic thing in the middle of its entrance. That's kind of this. These are gonna be like rocks, like Terran. This is gonna be like the shape of my German teacher's forehead, probably. With a pool, of course, because water is nice. And yeah, that's very cool. And then this is so beautiful. It's kind of like a ruined temple, Ibiza vibe. I love this. It's perfect. I don't know what I could have done better. It's just so good. The exit, if you're exiting the park, or if you're just like going by. And also here's a sign, of course. Then this is kind of like a Viking. This is this is inspiration from the Vliegende Hollander in Efteling. You can see that maybe. Just when you're standing over here, you have something to look at. And then these 2 things. This is just an information booth, and I've designed the whole inside, and I've copy pasted it into here. So this looks very cool. Um, and of course a nice little building which leads to the toilets. This kind of um, yeah, I don't know what it's called, but it looks very good. I've not done the top yet, but that will come later. You go inside and you see these beautiful toilets, very nicely themed. And then here are the sinks. These are like lamps, and these are trash cans, so people might actually use them. I don't know, I've never tested that before. And then these of course are like the blow dryer things. But yeah, when the ceiling comes up, will look very nice. And then over here, nothing really happened, I think. Just nice entrances. I've made this though. This looks very good. But over here, there is absolutely nothing. But yeah, overall it just looks very good. And then of course, this might be my favorite thing of this update. This staff building. Look how good this looks. It's kind of vibe. It's from Corvus's park, his first video of his park. It was kind of this style, and I fell in love with it immediately. He called it eco-friendly style or something. Eco-friendly. That's like this green plants, food. It just looks so good. It looks like a staff building. It just wow, I just love this. It's such a good building, and here it's so annoying. This you cannot turn this off. Like, there's no one in it. There's just nothing in it. And there's such annoying sounds. Come on. But for the rest, nothing really changed. So I still have a lot of work to do. Definitely have to do something with this and finish off this and this, and maybe do something with this because it's pretty boring. But the main focus right now is this area and this. So I'll see you in the last update. I have to do so much, but as you can see, it's really detailed, and yeah, I'll see you in update 4. Okay, I cannot believe that the last update was the last update, because I've made so much. Just look at it. Oh my god, I've done so freaking much in the last update. We'll start at the sign, the new sign for the theme park, the type of logo maybe. It's not too much. I found some of these, and just some other nice things that I thought would fit in. So yeah, here's a look at the new logo. Then the second thing is the car park, which I've extended just a little bit over here. I've made nice walls over here, and yeah, just some nice lamps, of course, trash can, and I will add cars when there are like actual cars, because right now the cars that are in the game I don't feel like that fit on a car park. Like they just don't look good. Then this is almost finished up, of course. This might be a little too less, and this is also a little bit better. It's still not a lot of theming in here, but maybe I will do a little bit more. But when you come out of this tunnel, you went underneath this new area of a theme that will be in the park. It's kind of I was inspired by the theme on Baron 1898, of course, um, with this nice structure over here of the lift hill. Doesn't look like it, but it has the same color scheme and stuff, the same things overall. And yeah, just the whole building of the station was my inspiration for this. I've also made a nice chill area over here, um, where you can just wait for the park to open, or yeah, just when you had a long day in a beautiful theme park, you can rest here and then drive home. You can walk here, go here. I think it's really unique, this. So yeah, that's a new thing. Some nice lights, of course. That will come later. The night lighting will come later. But of course, this the it's kind of I was inspired by Universal Studios, of course, with the type of globe. They have they have something over here where you can look at. It's really iconic. And then you can enter the park. So I've made some clovers. I don't know what they're called in English. In Norwegian, they're clovers. So I'll call them clovers. It's a Norwegian park. They're clovers. Okay? Maybe put it in the comments. But I've added some nice rocks, of course, kind of inspired by Klugheim Terran in Fantasyland. Which, by the way, this whole theme park will be inspired by Fantasyland and a little bit of Europa Park, maybe. So yeah, expect that. Like high walls, streets that Fantasyland has, mixed with the beauty of Europa Park and really good theming of Fantasyland, of course. They both have really good theming, good rides. So yeah, that will be my main inspiration for this park. Then the next thing is the staff area. You can enter here. You have this nice building which doesn't have like actual staff buildings because they make really annoying noise, just like when you're in at work and you have a lot of people typing and talking. It's not fun to hear when you're building. And just this amazing little area around it with these nice cars, of course, because you see them a lot in theme parks just riding around. So yeah, I've made those from a lot of different pieces. And yeah, just nice area where they can feel good at their workplace, of course. There's a nice little look at it. This will also be like the sort of theming that the staff areas will have. Kind of this modern climate, liking something cream color wood. So yeah, it's inspired by Corvus, by the way. His new park also kind of has that, I think. And yeah, the full maintenance area. I've added another building with solar panels. There's nothing inside because no one will look at that. And then some just props, these things, some containers I've made myself, and just these walls you might see more in this theme park. So yeah, that's the maintenance area. I've also covered up the toilets and stuff. It was really ugly before, and I've had to cover that up. So yeah, it's also for that. Nice grass on the top of the things, of course. And then we have this little, I don't know what to call it, main area things with info and toilets. But first we have this nice welcome sign, of course, in English, because you want to attract the most people you can, and most people speak English. So yeah, I've made these nice building type of things, so it doesn't look like there's absolutely nothing. We want good theming over here, and yeah, of course you can sit here, wait for the park to open, and that's all very detailed, of course. And then we have this info building where we have all these info stands, and there are they're fully made by me. Like the walls and stuff are covered up by pieces and stuff. Ooh, so it doesn't look like huh? So it doesn't look like a really ugly place and fits into the theme, of course. Then with the toilets, which I'm really happy about, it cost a lot of work to make all these rocks look like this, but eventually, uh, you know what I mean, it looks really good. Um, yeah, here's the inside. Of course, you can't see inside the toilets. That looks like this. What is that? But you do have nice sinks and stuff. These are lamps, and these are actual trash cans, so people will actually come up to it. And these are, what are these? These are like on top of buildings, but they're like the blow dryer things, you see everywhere. Um, so yeah, those are the toilets. Then the last thing, I think, are these. These are all the teams that will be coming into the park with a nice sign. Here you can look at them. Just some sneak peeks. Gatekeep all the I'm not gonna gatekeep any of the theme areas that will be coming in this park. I probably will do that in my next park, but that's really far away yet, so but of course I've made every single turnstile building different, and I'm happy with all of them really. This one is really big, I don't know why. But yeah, I've of course made a wall here, a nice seating area, and yeah, I think that's just the whole entrance place. This is, by the way, like the hang up signs for new coaster, new themed area, just maybe opening times. That will just maybe be different every single episode. I don't know if I'll actually follow that up, but that's why there's nothing right now. It's just gray metal walls. So yeah, that's everything, I think. There's a nice little look at everything, and yeah, I will see you in the next episode, which will be the main street or the main plaza area. Probably street, because of course I want it to be Phantasialand related, and they really have like Berlin is a main street, so probably a main street. And of course with that comes a whole new area with a coaster. I don't know what coaster. You can see a lot of B&M inverts. I don't know if there's gonna be one. I like making them. So yeah, don't expect a B&M invert, but maybe there will be one. Probably in the whole park there will be one, because I just really like to look at them, make them. So yeah, I don't know what I'll be making, what theme I will choose, what coaster type I'll choose, but I do know I'm gonna try my best and make it the best area I've ever made, and do that every single time. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode. Make sure to like and subscribe because I put a lot of work in this, and yeah, I'll see you in the next episode.